Greetings there, YouTubers. This is Cloud Tank once again. It's been a bit since I posted up a recent video that was made into a two-parter, which I wish I would have made it as a one-part, but unfortunately I got interrupted, so I ended up making it two pieces. But anyways, today's video that I wanted to do, I'm already actually quite a ways into this project, but I wanted to show you guys a new project that I am doing at this moment. Right now I'm waiting for some parts to come in so I can finish it up and then get it all back together. And this is for people who are a big fan of boomboxes, basically, or ghetto blasters, whatever you want to put it as. This is a rare device, I'm guessing. I don't really see too many of these whatsoever, and I thought this was pretty awesome, and I wanted to get my hands on it, and I was lucky enough to do that, which, luckily, I had to do some ways to pay this thing off, because this thing is pretty expensive, so, and I mostly find this in Europe, mainly. There's not so much in the United States, I'm guessing, so it's kind of hard for me to get parts for this unit. But here's the thing I'm working on. And I'll show you the listing and then I'll show you the unit. This is what I'm working on right here. This is the Sharp VZ-2500 portable stereo ghetto blaster. The guy originally sold this, which I have his name blocked off so that way it doesn't get shown at all. But this unit is being sold for parts or a rebuild. So it didn't. He said it originally did not work. He plugged it in and nothing happened whatsoever. He had no idea. It came out of like a storage locker or something, and they were just sell it as is because they didn't really know what's going on. So I went ahead and bought this for the price that you can see right there. And I desperately wanted it, so I just went ahead and got it, and I used my PayPal credit to get this. And I'll show you the actual unit now.
Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2.
And this is what the unit looks like right now in its current state. This is the front. This is the front portion of the Ghetto Blaster. It's got the two bass speakers right here, and it's got two tweeters, each in the corner. As you can see right here, there's one in this corner, and there's one in this corner. There is some rust that's on this unit, so I'm assuming that this thing was probably in some kind of a damp environment. So there was definitely a lot of rust all over the place, and also inside the machine. Right behind it is the turntable unit itself. I'll try to watch what I'm doing here. Alright, this unit here has some damage to it. There's a little bit of rust that's sitting right here, which I went to use a special type of I used some maple jelly to clean most of this up. There's still some rust that's here because it's real super thick, so there's not much I can do about it. There's also a little bit of rust stains on like the rubber feet. There's this one here. This is the other rubber foot. There's rust particles all over this gear here. I tried to clean some of this up the best I could. This portion here had a bad belt. Its belt was completely dried up. It didn't turn to goo, but majority of the belts in this unit were bad. So I pretty much had to replace the majority of them, including the one on the turntable, which the turntable now has a brand new belt on here, which I ended up ordering like 4 different belts. The first one I ordered was way too, actually 5, sorry. One was way too small, because obviously I must have misjudged what the size of this would be. I got the owner's manual for this, which is on my phone, but it does not tell me the size of this. And there's a seller in UK that is selling the belt for its part number, but he would not ship it to the US. So I basically was guessing this, just trying to figure what the size was. So I went with the second belt, which I went with 415 meters, and that was way too big. I couldn't work. So I went and ordered a set of 3 belts, which ended up in the 300s. And I believe the one I got on here right now is like 350 meters, and it goes all the way down. And there was like another one that was like 2 meters or 3 meters smaller. Then it went to like 312 meters. So I'm assuming this is gonna be the 350 meter one, but it seems to be working quite well. I did clean up all the gunk that was on the spindle motor, which there was a lot. There was not a lot on there, but there was like a little bit on there. But I went and, but this thing is moving pretty good now, so. And I did test this unit out once I got this belt in, and this thing does work, so it does function. This right here, this is the control board. This is what controls the record unit. You have your you have your speed select right here. You have your A and B side. There's a repeat button if you want to repeat it. Repeat a side. This one does both sides. There's a forward button. Forward here. Backwards. Pause. And then there's your play and cut button on here. There is one part I probably need to replace on this unit. So I can get it a little better. I'm not sure how I'm going to replace this. And I'm not sure exactly what happened on this. It almost seems like it was eaten by acid or something. Something that eats some kind of plastic. But, you see the way this looks? This entire section right here has been eaten up. I don't think this is normal whatsoever. So something in here was eating this plastic right off. And it's even worse on this motor. As you can see, about a quarter of its teeth are gone. And if you look in this part here, you can see half the teeth in here are gone. As you can see right in this spot, there's just a huge gap right there. So I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm assuming there's got to be something that ate that. There's more rust that popped up right here as well. This is kind of hard to deal with, but like I said, I got most of this off. You gotta first try to get all the high spots of this off, which I just took a flathead screwdriver and just kind of chiseled it off. And then you take the maple jelly, which I got, and make sure you have good airflow. If not, you're gonna get poisoned by this stuff and never get it on your skin. You put it on here and you leave it on this surface for about 30 minutes. Once about 30 minutes is done, then you grab like a damp washcloth, something that you don't care about, and you just wipe it off. And another thing I'm going to have to do with this unit is I had to replace one of the needles on the tone arm. I'll open this thing for you here. It's going to be kind of hard to do this with one hand here. Let's see here. I got this one here. The needle was completely sheared off, the tip of it. So I'm going to get a replacement needle for that, which I got that coming in. It takes the same kind of needle cartridge that's on the Audio Technica LP120, which there's a silver version and a black version. And it's one of the very few turntables where you can play 78 RPMs. If you put the 33 and 45 buttons down, they have them both lit up, you can play them. The needle on the second head here, which I actually think this is pretty cool, is still there. Sorry, it's a little dark. But that needle right there is still good. I'm not too sure how long it'll last, but I'm hoping it'll last just long enough. I don't want to feel like buying a bunch of these just yet. So, but this one seems to be doing fine for right now. So, now I got this record in here, which is a J. Gell's band freeze frame single, which I'm just going to use this as like a test dummy when I get this thing finally up and going. I was using like a Christmas choir LP the first try it out. So yeah, that's the turntable unit. You can see there's the indicator lights in the front. All of these work. There's even a view, as you can see in here. Sorry, my camera's kind of reflecting here. You can see, you can actually see a record playing, and there's the second tone arm right there. And if it had good lighting, you could possibly see this second tone arm that plays in the back. So you don't have to worry about flipping the record when you install it in the machine, which I think that's cool.